Thank you.
Well, we're live. Here's an onside kick for, well, I don't know about that. Looks like the Argyle has recovered that kick. It's must be the thing now in football to actually play the analytics. I guess all it takes is getting one more possession than you normally would, and it seems like it's a risk worth taking. So this is Argyle Black hosting the Dragon White team, 6th grade action. This is NTFL 2020 playoffs on Tradio. This is a handoff to number 4 around the top side. Don't have out my roster. I'd give you his name. And he is being swarmed over. We got a flag here, too, on the field. Let's see what we got. Got a block in the back on the offense, but the defense is going to decline it and take the play and the loss of yards. Actually, walk-off's going to be a little bit more severe. Yep, from the original line of scrimmage. They changed their mind. I guess they're taking it on the sideline. Okay, so handoff Argyle around the left side. Number 3 gets through a little gap. There's a nice block. They're going to give him a penalty on block in the back. That's disappointing. I guess he didn't get his face mask in front of the player. If we were to look at on replay, it looked like he came up on the shoulder of the Dragon player, but his helmet was on the back of the shoulder instead of the front, and that's the marker for the official. If you're coming from the side, it depends on where your helmet is when you make the contact, and if your helmet is anywhere behind the shoulder, they're going to get you for it, and that's what they did here. It'll be first down and 30. Actually, I think it's a spot foul. Let's see what we got here.
Moving it back more.
Kind of an inauspicious start for the Eagles here. This is Dragon White, 6th grade, taking on Argyle Black, 6th grade. There's a handoff. We've got a reverse coming. Nice call, nice play. There's a blocker in front. Really nice block. 10-yard pickup by number 38 for the Argyle Eagles. Caleb Combs, number 38 for the Argyle team. Let's call it 2nd and 20 here. Argyle breaks the huddle. Wow, what a well-conceived play. That's the H-back coming underneath. Wow, fantastic play. We better turn on our replay system. We didn't have it on here, folks. Sorry about that. That would have been one that we would want to see again. Pickup of 8. Let's call it 3rd and 12. That pass was to number 4, Jamison Mayfield, and I believe he had lined up at the H-back position on the far side. They did play action fake to run behind that position, and the quarterback reversed out. Mayfield went along the back and snuck out into the flats. Well-designed play and good for a nice gain. 3rd and 12 here for Argyle. 2 wide outs and 2 slots. It's 4 wide with a single running back in the backfield. Here's a snap back to the quarterback. Left-hander looks for somebody. Nobody's open. He's going to be sacked for a 2-yard loss. Jake Snakenberg, quarterback for the Eagles. And it's going to be 4th and 15. Let's see if the Eagles have a punting unit here, because I think early in the game here that might be the call. No, nobody likes to punt. I'm a dying breed, apparently. Snap back to Snakenberg. He's got a man down the side, and he catches the ball. Wow, we're going to take a look at that again on our replay. That ball was thrown up. That was a 50-50 ball on 4th and 15. Look at this play. Ball up in the air, snagged by the receiver. Nice job. Quarterback and receiver both in sync. And that's a big play for an Argyle Eagle. First down. So there's an H-back down on this side. I don't know where the other receiver is. There's a roll to the left by Snakenberg. Makes a few guys miss, cuts back to the middle. He's going to get a nice healthy gain out of that. Pickup of about 6 yards. Let's call it 2nd down and 4. Second and 4 here at the ball yard. This is NTFL Playoffs 2020 from Argyle High School, Argyle Live on Tradio. Snap back to the quarterback. Snakenberg rolls to his left. He's got a convoy of blockers in front of him. He's going to get the edge and pick up the yardage. Looks like he picks up 3 yards. Going to be just shy of the first down. Let's see where they mark it. Oh, I got a penalty here. Looks like it's going to be holding against the Eagles. And they're going to back that up. It'll be 2nd and 15. Those are drive killers for sure. Now you got to get back on track. Got to recover that yardage. Second down and 15. Eagles break the huddle. They got 4 wide. Single running back. He's in pass block. Max protect. Snakenberg lets go of the ball. He's got a receiver down number 4. Catches it with his hands. Perfect high point on the 24-yard line. Snakenberg just lofted that ball up. You'll see right here he put it up over the defender into his guy's hands. And it's a great pitch and catch by quarterback to wideout. Eagles pick up a first down, 1st and 10, as they move the ball to the 29-yard line of the Dragons. Snakenberg keeps it himself, calls his own number. He makes it inside the 15-yard line all the way down. I think they're going to mark it at the 11. Let's see. Yes, they do. Nice pickup by the quarterback on a roll to the left. Plenty of blocking to seal the edge and a lot of real estate for him to take advantage of. Eagles on the move. We're inside of 4 minutes, inside of 3.5 almost, in quarter number 1 for the first round of the NTFL playoffs this year. NTFL playoffs 2020. Full house backfield. Well, actually 2 running backs on either side. It's a 2-back set. Number 4 gets the ball, has a gap up the inside. He cuts quickly and is not touched for the first 4 yards. Ends up picking up about 7. Let's call it 2nd and 3. Number 7, Logan Rexroth on the carry. Here we go. Snakenberg rolling to his left. Number 4 tries to seal the edge. He does. And it's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown for the Eagles. Snakenberg lines up. He has a blocker in front of him, number 4, who seals the deal right there. And then he just beats everybody to the corner and gets inside the cone there for a touchdown for the Eagles. And there's the no-rush extra point. It is right down the middle. Got us a ball game here at Argyle. Your score, home team Argyle Eagles 7. Dragon White 0, coming back to get the ball. Well, here we go. Back to live action. Onside's kickoff by Argyle. This must be the new age. When I was coaching MP Blue team over in the Mustang Panther program, we only did an onside kick when we felt like we needed to. Of course, we had a left-footed kicker that could kick it inside the 30-yard line every time, so maybe that changes the game a bit, I say. But we're back to live action, and the Southlake Dragon White will be taking over here with the ball just the nose of the football resting on the 50-yard line. There's an inside handoff to the H-back coming across, and it's going to pick up about a yard. Nobody was really fooled. It looks like he comes up with a little bit of gimp, slings it to the official, and hustles back to a spot. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Dragons. Motion back this side, same guy, number 10, and fake to him, number 1, going around the right. Big play that time in the backfield by number 4. Jamison Mayfield with a huge play in the backfield.
Nice tackle, J-Bo.
Play lost about 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13 for Southlake on their opening drive. Snap back to the Dragon quarterback. He takes a 2-step drop. It's picked off by Jameson Mayfield, number 4. He's coming back this way. He got a convoy in front of him. Mayfield dropped back in coverage and was in perfect position for this pick. Argyle has 4 wide with a single running back in the backfield. Snakenberg drops back left hand, and he's going to be brought down. He's going to be brought down for a loss. And let's see where they mark it. Looks like a loss of 7. 2nd and 17 is going to be the call. Snap back to Snakenberg. He's got looking for number 4 again. Ooh, almost. Looks like that Snakenburg-Mayfield connection is something they're going to try to exploit on this left side today. Looks like they might have a height advantage with number 4 on the cover team out here. So we'll see how that unfolds for the rest of the game. We got 26 to play in quarter number 1. Argyle has had the ball most of this quarter. So the sideline sends the play in. Argyle breaks the huddle, hustles back up to the line of scrimmage. Snakenburg in the backfield with the offset running back. They're running 4 wide here. Dragons line up across from him, and there's another pass to number 4, and he catches it. Just an excellent call. Number 4 taking advantage of a height differential. Snakenburg throws that ball where only his guy can get it. Great pitch and catch by the duo from Argyle. Be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball just inside their own, just inside the Southlake 15-yard line. The tip of the football rests right on the 14. That's the last play of this first quarter. Second and 8 here for Argyle. 2 running backs in the backfield. Got a wide receiver on each side of the line of scrimmage. And they're deep in Southlake territory. Snakenburg looks like quarterback power to the left. He follows his block, cuts inside at the 10. He's down to about the 6-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. Actually, they're going to mark him right at the 5. The nose of the football is going to be just short of the first down. Call it 3rd down and a short one. Snakenburg snapped, called his own number, followed his blocking around the left side. Blocking for the Eagles tonight has been pretty powerful. Holes been open, pass protection's been there. Of course, they've run a lot of plays where they get rid of the ball quickly, and that means a lot too. Southlake lined up in their goal line tight defense coverage, got a short safety. Snap back to Snakenburg. He's going to go right up the A gap, follow some blocking he'll definitely have the first down. He'll be short of the goal line. Ball's going to be placed on, I would guess, it looks like about the 3-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Argyle Eagles. Second quarter action coming to you from Argyle High School. This is the 2020 NTFL playoffs. Argyle live on Tradio. Shotgun quarterback Snakenberg has got Mayfield on the right-hand side. And Snakenberg is going to be hemmed in. That's the first time that the Dragons really got good penetration on defense. There was nowhere for Snakenberg to go. He took the snap, took a step to his right, and then he was hemmed in. It'd be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. Be sure to share the link with the grandparents if you're watching it. Grandparents, if you're watching it, we're glad to have you. Snakenberg rolling to the left. He's following his blocking number 14 out there. We'll have to get that from the roster. Falls forward. We're going to mark him down at the 5. It'll be 3rd and goal. That's number 14, R.C. Nash, heading up the convoy around the left side. 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. I'm wondering if they have a field goal unit in case they want to run a field goal here, or at least run a fake off a field goal. Pretty good stand by the Dragon defense. Snap back to Snakenberg. He turns, he throws to his left. Looks like it might be picked off by the Dragons. It is. Picked off in the end zone. Snakenberg looks like he was looking for Mayfield on this play. There's Mayfield, sits down and turns the inside. Good break by the outside defender to come in and pick that one off. And that's a big play going the other direction. Looked like they were in some drop coverage, zone coverage. Had some help over the top. So the outside guy could slide off of his man and make a break when the quarterback determined where he was going to go with the ball. Touchback, 1st and 10 for Southlake. And the Dragons have the ball at the 20-yard line, their own 20. Motion man, we got movement on the interior, I believe. Let's see how the officials see this. Could have been neutral zone violation. There was some contact on the inside when the guy went in motion. Yeah, it's a neutral zone infraction. I think if we went back and looked at it, we would see that. And the officials are right there. Neutral zone infraction. They made contact. And .6:17 to go, quarter number 2. Ball game started at 5. There's the inside handoff, and wow. Big play right there by number 88, Brian Hernandez. He just gets through his blocker and through the gap and makes a huge play. A TFL, tackle for loss. Let's call it 2nd and 10. Actually, we'll call it 2nd and 8. Six guys stacked in there for Argyle. A good stiff arm by the running back in the back. And pretty good run that time. Running back took the ball. He ran to the right side. Saw nothing was there, or ran to, his right. Came back out here and found some daylight and was able to exploit the opening. Nice tackle that time again by number 88, Brian Hernandez, to limit it to a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7 for the Dragons. Tall sweep to the outside. That play's not going anywhere. That's number 8. Well, I thought it was number 8. I don't know. I think it might be number 9, Blake Durham, that made that play. Nope, number 6. Excuse me. Number 6, Liam Ladd, off defensive end position. Heck of a play right there. Third and 13. Eagles bring pressure. Got it right in the face of the quarterback, but the ball is caught by the receiver down deep on the sideline. Tell you what, watch this heat right in the face of the quarterback, and he maintained his composure and threw the ball, threw it up for his receiver, and he gets the benefit of a 50-50 ball here. First and 10, 4 wide, motion man to the top side, fake to him. Quarterback keeps the ball, but he's going to be hemmed up for a 1-yard gain. That's great defense that time. A great defense right there by the Argyle team. Ball was thrown up. As soon as the receiver got his hand on it, 2 defenders converged on him and put some pressure on making that catch. 3rd and 9 for Southlake, and the ball is being placed at the 44-yard line. I'm not sure what this discussion is. Third and 9. Argyle looks for a big stop here. Inside handoff, and the defender stays at home. Number 17. Let me see if I can get a play on that. Number 17, Wes Woodard. Wes Woodard with a big play for a loss of 2. 4th and 11. Let's see if the Dragons have a punting unit. I guess punting is not in vogue anymore in the NTFL. Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen the rules. I guess it's possible they completely did away with it. There's a lot of injuries that occur on punts. So maybe that's what's happened. I haven't seen a punt today. So maybe what it is they've taken it out as an option. time's running down, and it looks like Southlake is going to call a timeout with 1:47 to go, 4th and 11. They're going to talk about it, I guess. So we're coming at you live. This is the 2020 NTFL playoffs, live from Argyle High School. This is Argyle Live on Tradio. Okay, we have a punt coming for the first time today. All right, there's a punt. Good coaching decision, I think. The ball is going to go down all the way to the 11, maybe 12-yard line. Let's see where they're going to mark it. It's be 11-yard line. And good call, Coach. Glad to see somebody still likes to punt the ball out here. And I don't blame Argyle for not having a man back there in the back. I mean, midfield, that's an opportunity to see a fake. Nobody's faked anything. Nobody's punted for the whole day. So why not do it without anybody deep and see if you can get back there and get a little bit of a pressure on the guy. They break the huddle. Argyle's got a slot receiver and a wide out down here close to us and got somebody on the top, but that's Snakenberg, it looks like. No. Snakenberg's in the backfield. Got somebody moving at the snap, and they weren't set for a second before they snapped it. So it's going to cause a penalty, and it'll be 1st and 15 for Argyle, who leads the game 7-0. We're going to have a barn burner here. This is the second quarter of this playoff game. 1:31 to play in the first half. Snakenberg's had a good game, completed some passes. Snakenberg fights to get out of the end zone. The pocket collapsed, and the Dragons were there with some pressure. And looks like we're going to have 2nd and about 21. And Southlake is going to take a timeout and talk about it. And then we're going to send you to a commercial for one of our key sponsors, Mosquito Joe.
Do you and your family enjoy the outdoors but are in a constant battle with mosquitoes? It's time to stop smacking yourself in the face. Mosquito Joe can treat your yard so you can play ball, cook out, and enjoy time with family and friends. No more itching and scratching for your guests or pets. We take the itch out of outside.
You can find details and more at mosquitojoe.com/DFW. That's mosquitojoe.com/DFW.
A business impact partner.
Making outside fun again.
Back to live action here in the stadium. Got fans clapping on both sides. Going to be 2nd down and 21. The Eagles in the shadow of their own goalpost. Don't know what they have in store here. They're in a tight formation. Looks like 2 tight ends and 2 wing backs. And here's the ball. They're going to do a deep reverse. That guy's going to be caught in the end zone for safety. It was an interesting play call. The Southlake pressure had been increasing on every snap and every subsequent snap, and tried a little misdirection, and that pressure was still there, and so didn't work out. See what. Well, here comes kickoff. Argyle's going to line up and kick it off from their own 20. Which is the location after a safety. And the ball's kicked past the 50-yard line. Is it still in bounds? Yes. It's going to be Argyle ball. If we had a good shot outside the tents, we would show it to you. But that was just a perfect kick. The Argyle team just pooched it right over the first line, and I'm not real sure what was being considered there, but that was a nice call, Coach. That was a nice kick by the kicker, and that pooch kick is very powerful, and you can see it yields a lot of results. And right there, Argyle's going to have the ball with 1.2 minutes to go in the first half, and a chance to put some damage into this game. Snap back to Argyle. Snakeberg hits his guy out in the flat. That's number 15, Brody Black. Picks up 3 with a play in the flat. Clock's running down. Don't know how many timeouts the Eagles have. They got a flex end on the top, 4 wide essentially. Snakeberg puts the ball in the air just off the fingertips of Brody Black again, number 15. So it looks like the Dragons may have done some kind of adjustment to cover up number 4, Mayfield, who did damage early in the game on some long passes. And now they're trying to get number 15, Brody Black, incorporated into the game plan. Just some really good blocking by the front line of Argyle on this particular series. There they are. Screenplay, and it's going to be a forward pass, I believe. So 4th down, 4th and 7 for Southlake. Interesting decision right here on 4th and 7. Ball's on the Southlake 42. What do you do? I guess the clock stopped. I don't know who called timeout. Oh, I don't know who. Oh, it was incomplete pass. Stopped the clock on 3rd down. And here we go. They break the huddle. Let's see what Argyle does here. 42-yard line of Southlake. And if this is an incomplete pass, it's going to stop the Caught by Mayfield. Mayfield in the end zone. A deep pass. So that's what you call 4th and 7 from your opponent's 42-yard line. Let's see where Mayfield was. He was on the outside. He just went right by his defender and grabbed the ball over the defender's head and then picks it up and takes it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Wow, big play there at the end of the first half. 10 seconds to go. Snakenberg to Mayfield. Big dividend. Long touchdown. Ball's down. Kick up. Wow. Pounded it through the uprights. That's good. Your score with 10 seconds to go in the first half. Southlake 2. Argyle Eagles 14 on a couple of long pass plays between Snakenberg and Mayfield. Well, if we could get a copy of the roster for Southlake, we would use the names in the game here. So there's a kick. Kind of a squib kick. Hits receiver number 33 from Southlake in the chest. He covers it up. Comes down with it. And Southlake will have it 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. This ball game was moving along fine. And all of a sudden, we've had some fireworks here in the last 4 minutes. And let's see what happens here with 10 seconds to go. Southlake quarterback drifts off. It's a direct snap back. And there's a left-hander throwing the ball out in the open. The only person that touched it was the Argyle Eagle defender, number 15, Brody Black, who was right there to defend against the play. 2nd and 10. Southlake in the black jerseys and black pants. Argyle in white jerseys, white pants. Dark numbers trimmed in red. For Southlake, it's green numerals trimmed in white. Southlake with the white helmets. Argyle with the dark helmets. This is Dragon White against Argyle Black. 6th grade action. There's a throw in the flats into the first half. And your score, Argyle Black 14. Southlake 2. Well, we're back live from Argyle High School. Be sure to get your highlight reel orders in. There's a kickoff. Dragons pick it up at 33-yard line. Fight forward to the 40-yard line. Tradio is now taking orders for highlight reels. Send us an email at Tradio. Send the email to tradio@tradio.com. So that's TR3DIO at TR3DIO.com. And we can respond. We have been doing highlight reels for several years. But you got to get your order in now if we want to be able to figure it out between now and Christmas or the holiday season. 1st and 10. Dragons with the ball just inside the 40-yard line. Snapbacks. Fake the speed sweep. Picked off by Mayfield. Makes a guy miss. Still on his feet. Headed down the sideline. Big play. Let's see. Do we have laundry on the field? We do have laundry on the field. Let's see what we got. Well, we do have looks like pass interference call. So unfortunately that ball's coming back, but a great play there by Mayfield.
That's convenient.
First and 10. Excuse me. Did not understand the penalty. I guess it was. I guess we should have kept it. Now I'm really confused on what's happened. The signal that was given by the official didn't really make any sense to me. But the net of it is it's 1st and 10 after a big play by the Eagles. And they have the ball, and they're going from right to left in the white jerseys. So we didn't get a chance to show you the replay of Mayfield's interception, which apparently stood. There's Snakenberg. Throws out in the flats to Brody Black. And it'll be a loss of a couple. Black looked like he was coming across, or actually maybe from the slot position. Play lost 1. Let's call it 2nd and 11 for the Eagles. Clock continues to roll here. We're in the third quarter. This is NTFL 2020 playoffs. Coming at you from Argyle High School. Argyle Live, the playoff version on Tradio. Pistol formation. And here's motion. We're going to get a penalty. We got illegal procedure, I think, against the offense. Obviously, because they blew it dead. 2nd and 16. Snap back. Snakenberg recovers it over his head. That's going to be a mental mistake. It's going to be 3rd down here, or that was 3rd down. No, it's going to be 3rd down here. Third and a lot. But, with the plays that the Eagles have put on the board, don't think anything's out of reach. The Dragons need to play defense like they know where the first down marker is and probably drop back and give some coverage here. 4 guys up front for the Dragons, 4 on the second level. They've got 2 corners and a safety deep. Snakenberg with a reverse pivot, and he finds an opening on the right. He's at the 35-30, 25-20, down to the 15-10, knocked out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Snakenberg with a huge play. Let's take a look at it again on our instant replay. He just found a gap and squirted up through it after a few twists in the backfield. Dragons could not catch him down the right side, and a big play for Snakenberg here as we head into just under 7 minutes to go in the third period. First and goal now from the 8-yard line. Snakenberg again calls his own number. He's got a convoy on the left. He's going to go straight to the end zone, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Argyle Eagles. Look at the convoy Snakenberg had to get around the edge. Now this is lead blocking. Big boys got around on the edge. There's Mayfield out in front. There's a lead blocker, hat on hat. And Argyle moves ahead by a couple of possessions. Well, taking advantage of the situation. That was a interception by Mayfield, who's having a huge game today. Long passes, long catches, big defense. And number 4 is having a monster day here in the first round of the NTFL playoffs. 6:30 to play. We're going to have to roll some other music because they have copyright stuff going, so we'll be with you on the backside. Kicking cover units out on the field, and looks like we might have another onside kick over to the right. And great, the ball bounced out, but I'll tell you what, that's a fantastic job by the front line to recover it. And this is going to be 1st and 10 for the Dragons. The ball's going to be, I think, just inside the 50-yard line. They're going to mark it between Southlake's 49 and 50. Actually, they're going to put the nose of the football right on the 50 you can see on the screen. First and 10. Dragons are going to go trips to the right. A single receiver on the top side. And snapback screen, backwards pass. And nothing going on that play. In fact, looked like a loss of a yard. Let's call it 2nd and 11. Great job that time by the defense. They were not fooled on the screen pass. And Dragons tried to block it up, but the Eagles got some penetration, stopped it dead. Snap back. Oh,
It's third down.
Go fast! Get you a sack!
Pass that time. Intended for number 10. Excuse me, number 20. Chase Sarver.
Let's go, G!
third and 11. Snap back. Quarterback looking for somebody to get rid of it. Great coverage that time.
Right there, number 3. Jack Snakenberg. No fly zone. Fourth down.
Number 3, Snakenberg.
Go for it. Sack right here. Punt it. Let's go.
It's fourth down. Let him hear you, Argyle.
We're getting loaded!
Running back looking for a double pass. Finds a guy. Ball hits the ground. They're going to call it a catch. Not for enough to get a first down. Ball's going to go over on downs.
Nice throw and catch. The Eagles will take over.
There's a great play. The guy went in motion and came underneath. Watch how this play was put together. See the motion man down the line. Catches the ball. Everybody cleared out, and he ran the rail down the right sideline. Fantastic job that time. Sorry about having to switch between the music all the time. We've got to stay away from the copyrighted ambient. Snap back to Snakenberg. He's going to do quarterback power this way. Got a convoy man tracking him from behind. Pulls him down, but Snakenberg's going to be good for 5 yards on that play. Well, let's call it a long 4. Call it 2nd and 6. Snakenberg gets up limping. Heads to the sideline. So we got a new quarterback in. Let's see what his number is. It's one of the guys that's already been in there. It's number 6 to the right. Got some laundry on the field. Liam Ladd getting in there, taking the snap. Rolling it. Wow, we must have missed it down here. So not sure how we got to 4th down, but that's not a good job tracking it if we're off 2 of them. 4th and a long 10. Number 4, Mayfield, back there to take the direct snap. Looks like they're lined up to go the short side, follow the unbalanced line, but that's a heck of a play right there by the defensive end. Just shucked his blocker and went straight into the backfield. And should have grabbed that on a replay. That's some great technique. You got to tip your cap when somebody does a great job in one of these games, and that definitely was a great job. Ball's going to go over on downs. 1st and 10, 3:05 to go here in quarter number 3. Clock stopped for some reason. I guess switch possession here. Waiting for the snap. A few players come in from the sideline. Four wide for the Dragons. They have a receiver right over there on the edge markers, and he's the target, which makes sense. Intercepted again. Probably a pass that shouldn't have been made. You know, they line up and the receiver heads down the sideline. Double coverage, I think. Yeah, had a safety who made the catch. Shifted over. Looked like Brody Black back there who made that interception. I don't know. It's either we'll have to get a good name for you, but I guess the net of it is with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, Argyle's driving again. Argyle's driving at 21-2 here, trying to really put a noose around this game. Snakenberg's back in. He drops. Lefty throws one deep. It's got a 50-50 ball. He throws to Mayfield, and that ball's incomplete. I'll tell you what, both quarterback and receiver believe that it should have been a catch maybe, but if Mayfield comes down with that one, he's a phenom because that ball was over his head and the defender was sitting right there waiting on it. 2nd and 10. Eagles look to spread the Dragons out with a 4-wide formation. They got one running back in the backfield. We hadn't really seen a dive right up the middle lately. But when you got Snakenberg throwing dimes like that, why do you worry about it? That's going to be a 5-yard gain on a crossing route. Simple, actually quick slant to number 4, and he picks up a couple extra yards after catching it. Good play design by the coaching staff. Lefty took 2 steps, got rid of the ball. That's what you got to do on that slant, 3rd and 5. Mayfield's in the slot, got Brody Black down here, split wide. and Argyle's got 4 receivers split out. Snakenberg with his primary target, number 4. Let's see that one again. That was a catch. That was a catch worth watching over again, folks. You see number 4 in the slot. He believes he can win every time right there. Quick slant. Look at that catch. Unbelievable. Tell you what. It's impressive when you see it happen. See it happening live here at the ball yard. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Let's mark that on the board. Methodical drive. Chewing up some clock. Minute 27. Snap back, Snakenberg. Left arm has been tight. There's a stop right there. Wow. Another one that gets a replay. Folks, that's number 38 with a huge catch right there. Caleb Combs. Take a look at that on the replay. Boy, that's number 3. He just gets the ball, drops back, and lets it fly. Boom. Great catch. Way to high point it, Caleb. Good job. Two running backs in the backfield. Guy looked like he stepped across the line. Snakenberg getting to the outside, finds some blocking. He's got a straight path to the end zone. I'll tell you what, there was some magnificent blocking there. So we got 3 highlight plays in a row right here. Snakenberg takes a snap. Mayfield gets out there, picks up, kicks out the contained man, creates an alley, and Snakenberg just drifts right up into it, makes it to the end zone for a touchdown. Argyle Eagle asserting their will right here in the 3rd quarter with 2 scores. Well, Argyle's asserting their dominance on this particular in this particular matchup. I think the previous game was all Dragons, and on this 6th grade game, it's Argyle leading the way. Ball picked up on the 21-yard line. He's at the 25. The pursuit gets there. It's a fantastic kick. So the kicker focuses on onside kicks until the coach tells him, and he kicks one all the way down to the 21-yard line. That's a great job all the way around. Be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for Southlake. We'll shift the possession marker on our scoreboard. 21 seconds to play in quarter number 3. It is a 3-possession game any way you stack it. Possibly 4 if you're not able to convert on your extra points. Actually, I guess I used some Alabama math, because even at 3 times 8, you can't get there. So it is a 4-possession game right now. By the way, I can make the comment about Alabama since I went to school there.
Nice tackle by number 7, Logan Archroad.
I think at this point it looks like the Dragons are going to try to ground the clock up. Folks, we're headed to the fourth period of play. This is NTFL 2020 playoffs live from Argyle High School. This is Argyle Live on Tradio. Well, we're back to live action. It's going to be 2nd and 6, and there's a play that's going to be stopped. Wow, number 88, Brian Hernandez. Wow. Got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Looks like Argyle's got 5 guys on the interior there, and they have press coverage on the outside. So they're just putting their ears back and getting penetration in the backfield. Motion this way from a slot receiver. And there's a reverse, and it's not going anywhere. Brian Hernandez playing his gap, staying in his lane. And just another loss. It's going to take it back to 4th and 10. So the question here, what do you do if you're in the Dragons' seat? 4th and 10, you got the ball on your own 25-yard line. What do you got in the playbook to pick up the first down? Folks, be sure to subscribe to Tradio on YouTube. We need as many subscribers as we can get. Be sure to place your orders for highlight reels. Send us an email, Tradio, TR3DIO, at tradio.com. Okay, we got a 4th and 10 here. Southlake lines up. The Dragons have trips to the top side. Single receiver to the bottom. And a running back in the backfield. Running back goes in motion. We've got an empty backfield. And coverage broke down. The quarterback's going to get a big play out of this. He's going to have enough for a first down. Contact out of bounds. Oh, yes, the official's going to have to throw that one. I agree. Got to throw that one. Let's take a look at that run by the quarterback. Fans aren't happy about the call, but Boy, the quarterback stayed right in there. Looked like it was supposed to be a screen. Missed a face mask there, and quarterback gets a first down. That was a great run. Great play call from the sideline. 1st and 10, and then they're going to tack on for the late hit out of bounds. Wasn't that much of a hit, but it was out of bounds, and it's got to be called. 4 wide. Single running back in the backfield. Quarterback adjusting from the right to the left. What do we got here? Somebody called timeout. Official calling timeout. I think they're not sure about the walk-off. Oh, here we go. It's going to be a question from the, I think from the South Lake sideline on how they enforce the penalty. Was the walk-off correct? I think the South Lake sideline is saying that should be 5 extra yards. Officials talk about it. Not going to be any kind of change. No indication from anyone. And, okay, they're just going to place the ball down. Well, let's get back to play here. Four wide, same formation as before the whistle. Snap back to the quarterback, number 21 for South Lake, rolls to the right. Number 88, the man of the hour, tackle for loss, Brian Hernandez. Got a player down, though. Folks, we'll break to some music here. Got a player down they're tending to. Hopefully everything will be okay. He's rolled over from his stomach to his back. Got his hands on his face mask. Looks like he's in a little bit of pain. Fans give a nice round of applause. Player gets up. The quarterback for the Dragons gets up and walks off under his own power. And I'd like to see that in youth football games. And what I mean by see that is that both fans are, on both sides, are interested in making sure that no one is hurt out here and cheering him when he stands up. So Dragons will have to bring somebody in from the sideline to run the quarterback spot this time. Trips to the top side for the Dragons, and they have 2 split ends. There's a little shuffle pass out to the right, and there's a face mask. It's going to get called twice. I think we're going to have a face mask on the Eagles this time, and they'll walk it off from the original line of scrimmage before the snap. But it will be an automatic first down wherever they place the ball. Folks, I forgot to advance the quarter. We're in the 4th quarter of play here. 6:54 to go. Four possession game. I tried to make 3 times 8 work for it, but I couldn't. Snap back. There's a handoff around the top side. Great block on the edge there. Opened up an alley. Looks like number 3 track down, and we got a flag. Face mask on the defense. Looked like Snakenberg there. Left-hander tracking down the running back. I don't know what happened on the face mask call.
What's the flag for?
Nonetheless, 1st and 10. Dragons put something together here. They move the ball.
What's this flag for?
Trips to the top side, a single isolated receiver here. He's going to be open. And they're throwing it into the double coverage, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. 2nd down. Interesting on that play selection. The defense rolled with the trips and left the banana route or the flag route open over here on the left side hash mark. And the quarterback opted to throw it over to the right into the packed coverage. Here we go. It's trips to the left now. Handoff to the running back. He's going to be captured in the backfield. Let's see who made that play. That looks like number 48. Got an injured player down on the field, folks. We're going to cut to some more music. Adrian Burkhart made the sack that time for the Eagles. And we got a Dragon player down on the ground being tended to by the trainers. I don't know what we have here. We got unsportsmanlike against Southlake. And it was just wow. They marked it off. I don't exactly know what happened. Somebody said something that angered the officials. And they marked it off. And the ball's going to be moved all the way back from where it initially started, which was on the inside the 15-yard line, all the way back to the 33 of on the Argyle side. The player gets up and he's walking off under his own power. I don't know what was said. I don't know if it was said by a coach or if it's said by a player. Something was definitely said, and the officials did not take too kindly to whatever the comment was. And through the unsportsmanlike. 2nd and looks like 2nd and 31. Play comes in from the sideline. And here's the motion man. Quarterback gets it, takes 2 steps this way, and fights up. But he's brought down by Snakenberg. Looks like Snakenberg plays both ways pretty soundly. This will be a loss of 2 yards on the play. This will be 2nd and 32. Or let's call 33. Actually, 3rd and 33. Clock's ticking down. We're inside of 5 minutes to play now. Motion down this way. Pass right over the middle. Ball dropped right in the hands.
Pass is almost intercepted. Nice punter right there, number 11, Jake Bayer. 4th down and long for Southland.
Good play that time by the secondary coverage for Arlington. And it'll be 4th and 33. Roll to the left. A good pass right there by the South Lake quarterback. Receiver's going to be out on the 13-yard line, and it'll be 1st down for Argyle. Ball will go over on downs. Good rollout, good pass, but need a lot more yards than that. Sixth grade football, live from Argyle High School. This is Argyle Live NTFL 2020 playoffs on Tradio.
Getting some breaking news. Bobcat Penny is entering Eagle Stadium. It'll be 1st and 10 for Argyle at their own 15.
Trips to the right for Argyle. They hand off to number 3, Snakenberg. Oh, no, that's number 7. What a run. What a run. Logan Rexroth with a big run down the side. Logan, I'm sorry we missed it on the replay. Should have picked it up on the replay. My bad. We'll get you next time, Logan. Great run. Here it is again. Rexroth cuts inside, running over people. Wow. Power running. Call it 2nd and a short 3 for Logan Rexroth. Argyle just chewing up clock here. Inside of 3.5, counting down to 3. Getting ready to go to the next round of the NTFL playoffs. The next round is actually, I believe the next round is actually the Super Bowls. Snap back, Snakenberg. He's going to be brought back for a loss. Dragons get a quarterback sack. It'll be a loss of about a yard. Actually, a loss of 2. Let's call it 3rd and 5.
Did a great job in the 4th quarter on Friday. Lots of great blocks off the side of the ball. 3rd and 5.
Snap back to Snakenberg. Throws a little swing pass out to the running back on the left side. He's tracked down by the pursuit and picks up about 2 yards. Let's call it 4th down and 3.
4th and 3. Fourth down and 2 for the Eagles.
Snap back to Snakenberg. He gives it to Rexroth, who picks up a head of steam, headed to the sideline. Drives forward for a 1st down. We can't see it because of the tents, but I'll tell you what.
He's got enough for Argyle Eagle. 1st down.
Nice run, Joe.
We're inside a minute now. This is a foregone conclusion. Argyle probably should just take a knee, save any injury chances, but they're going to break the huddle and I guess run another play. My guess is ball coming to Rexroth here. Snakenberg completes a pass over the middle.
Nice catch by number 9, Blake Durham. He's got an Argyle Eagle. 1st down.
Seven seconds to go. Eagles are 4 wide. Ball game.
Stay tuned as the 5th grade Argyle Eagle black team